Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Simon Burt's PlayStation Show as the Celtics and Pacers open up their best of 7 in Beantown for the Eastern Conference Finals for the PlayStation Show Cup. As we have seen earlier on the show, both Jason Tatum and Tyrese Halliburton have had standout performances in their first games since the show started. Tatum averaging 28.6 points per game in his first 3 games, and Halliburton put up 34 in the only game he has played thus far. If I had to predict, both teams will show pure toughness and grittiness on the defensive end, connecting back to what we saw in Minnesota and Oklahoma City's first game of their series on the show. Just star-studded defense on both sides. Tatum averaging 23 points per game in 22 career game ones in the NBA. However, in these recent playoffs, the clutch moments in game ones were all about Halliburton. Buzzer beater against the Knicks, buzzer beater against the Thunder, several other clutch moments as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if he had yet another standout game 1 in the calendar year 2025. Let's see what the implemented game plan that Boston has to try and stop Halliburton and the Pacers is. And Halliburton trying to get around Holiday. Holiday using his body there, playing some solid defense as the shot clock runs out. Halliburton uses the glass. Porzingis with it. I'm not sure how Indy is going to handle the noise of this crowd, as we saw there on Boston's defensive end. Siakam now with the board, going the other way, and Siakam slam at the other end of the floor. Nice. That is what Boston has always been known for in games like this. Turner doing what he can to shut the crowd up. As Tatum averaged 26.8 points per game in the regular season, and Turner with the and one, as it could be a 4-point play. Brown trying to get around, no good, as Shepard played some solid defense there. And Mathurin to Toppin with the backwards two-handed jam. As Tatum just using his athleticism and his body. And Halliburton, alley-oop to Toppin! As Obi is topping it in the basket on the alley-oop, no pun intended. And Nembhard picked off by Porzingis. Tatum goes the other way and draws the contact, doesn't get the end one. As Siakam picks up his 3rd personal foul. He's getting into foul trouble now. And situation-wise, does Carlisle sit him down after this first free throw? Who knows? Because Siakam is one of those guys, especially in big games, where you'll need him down the stretch. Has not only that, but that built-in experience. Boston trying to reclaim their lead back. As Tatum passes it to White. That's good defense there. Getting back does Nembhard. And White with the screen. And he is open in the corner. Yes! As this is the quarter where memorable things will happen. Halliburton loses the ball and Tatum picks it up. And going the other way with it, going end to end as the crowd erupts. There's still 5 minutes left. The Pacers still have a lot of time, as they are known to come back, especially in Game 4 of the NBA Finals, as Mathurin puts up a 3, as they are only within 6 now, as Tatum from the wing, he's unstoppable with that 3! That's 2 3-pointers in a row! In the finals and the rest of the playoffs. Step back for Halliburton, no good! And Porzingis will pick up the rebound. Brown now with it. And Tatum. That one is good. As from the field, they're still down by 9. And Halliburton sees the wide open Nembhard for 3. Turner with the screen. Nembhard from the mid-range. As it is a 3-point game. And White bringing it up now. Indiana still not fouling. 21 seconds to go. And Holiday. Dribble moves at the top. The shot clock has a difference of the game clock of 5 seconds. And Tatum. That one is no good as the violation is called on the Celtics. There is only 5 seconds left in the game. And despite that being the case, you don't want that to get in your head now, as that could have been a costly error, as one would think in that situation an intentional foul from the defense would occur. Let's go! Smith. And Neesmith. As Neesmith didn't realize in that moment that the game was over and that a 3-pointer was needed to get off, as Boston takes the Game 1 victory. Imagine what Neesmith is feeling right now. As coming in on that inbound, one would think that he knew that there was only 5 seconds left in the game, and knowing that Halliburton is known to be clutch in these moments in big games. As Tatum is the player of the game, putting up 26 points and 3 rebounds, going 10 for 20 from the field. Let's go to the other side. Siakam with a whopping 9 rebounds and 24 points, going 9 for 14 from the field and 3 for 4 from 3. And now let's go to the team comparison as we go through the total game. The difference makers in this game was Boston, not only Boston stealing the ball, but Indiana with those costly turnovers that can change momentum in the blink of an eye. And this is one of the only games on the show where the team that won had more time of possession. Who knows what's going to happen in the next game, as Boston goes up 1-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals for the PlayStation Cup here in 2025. And that is a wrap for this one, with the final score of 65-62. Close one in favor of the Celtics. To watch other videos, all you have to do is search up Simon Burtz, as a link will also be provided in the description. This is Simon Burtz saying so long from the Simon Burtz PlayStation Show.